What's going on, guys? Dark Jedi here, and welcome to another Halo Wars 2 video. We're going to be looking at how you can go ahead and construct a deck here on Halo Wars 2 Blitz mode. Now, I'm not going to be showing you guys the best deck to use, the best cards to use, or anything like that. I'm just going to be showing you how you can go ahead and actually create a deck. Because, I mean, even though it's self-explanatory, it's still something that you guys might be interested in knowing on how to do. So, of course, you go into the Blitz mode, go to decks, select any of these leaders that you want to. So let's go ahead and select Sergeant Forge. So we select him. He's already got one deck already constructed. Every single one of those characters has a deck constructed. So you can go and click on an empty one. You'll be presented with this empty screen here. And if you look at the very top, it's going to say deck stats or edit deck, as well as your starting army. Starting army can be changed. Just go ahead and hit A. You're going to get presented with all of these cards here. And you can see the very bottom left-hand corner, it says starting army full metal. It's got Marines or some type of foot soldier, as well as a Scorpion tank. You can hit the Y button, change it to where now you have another type of land vehicle, and then some other type of infantry units. Now, let's say you want to go ahead and start just throwing random cards in there. Well, of course, you definitely want some Marines. Cyclops is good to have. Maybe you want some air, some more ground, maybe something with an ability to it. Maybe you want to actually use Sergeant Forge's Warhog, which is amazing. Get a Vulture in there, some Hornets, Scatter Bomb, another effect, a Kodiak. Let's get another Scorpion. All right, so now we got our deck completely constructed. Another thing to mention is each one of these has like a number underneath it. So of course it says 110, but the number underneath it indicates on how many of those cards you have, and those cards get thrown into the game. So it's not like you select it once and you only have one card of that. It brings in all of those cards that you have. So now that we have everything, we're going to keep it at Mad Dash just so we can keep them different from the first one, even though I know it's the second spot. But let's say we're done, ready to go, but before we do that, we want to know a little bit more about its stats. Well, the way to do that is hold down the RT button, and it's going to show you how much energy cost it is to be able to do that. Now remember, energy is very important in Blitz. If you don't have the energy, you cannot use the cards, and the only way to get the energy is to be able to get these energy posts and keep them. That way energy keeps flowing. So you need to be able to defend those, as well as having enough troops to be able to take out other areas, and you want to make sure you can have the energy to summon other cards to bring in more types of backup support, reinforcements, to be able to keep your troops alive, to be able to take on the other areas. So it definitely becomes strategic, and not only wanting to have the best of the best cards, because you got to pay attention to the energy cost. If it's too high of an energy cost, then you're going to have a lot of problems, and your deck is going to be very inconsistent, and it's going to be really rough. But you don't want to have too low of energy costs, because then your guys are going to be too weak. So it's definitely trying to get that balance between the two. But you can also see the average level, as well as the unit counters between infantry, air support, and ground vehicles, how many units versus how much power, and that would be for the card distribution. So you have more unit distribution versus power. So I mean, it's kind of like a give or take. You got to figure out what works. But again, this was just kind of showing you guys exactly what it is all like pertaining to, how to check stats and stuff like that to really see if it's going to work. Okay, so once you get that done, you're ready to go. Just go ahead and hit back. It's going to save it. You'll be able to see all the cards you guys have in there, and you'll be good to go. You got your deck constructed. You're ready to go and smash some Covenant faces. Now, of course, you can go ahead and do that with any of these guys. So let's say you want it to be Isabel. You take Isabel, go ahead and construct a deck with her. It's going to give you a lot of the same cards, but you might find some cards that are just specifically for Isabel, and it's going to be the same thing. You can change it up to have however you want, whether you want heavy weapons, maybe you want hacker. Once you have all the stuff, you can go and check all your stats. Of course, I don't have anything added, so the energy cost is not even there. There's nothing there because I didn't add anything. But this just kind of gives you guys a general idea. And of course, if you want to buy more packs, that's not a problem at all. You know, if you want to go and do challenges to get packs, that works too, but you can always buy packs right here with your microtransaction options if you guys want to use real world money. Not saying you have to, I'm just saying it's there. You can always get it through challenges. I don't know if all the challenges are going to be towards being able to get packs or not, but it does say right here, it says complete challenges or visit store to earn more packs. So that's the only thing I know for when it comes to the packs. But anyway, guys, that is really the basic overview of how Blitz deck builds really go. I might do some actual deck builds, kind of give you guys like cards that I think are really recommended to have in your deck, and maybe even show you some of the ones that I use. I'm probably going to be playing a lot more Blitz, and I'm really surprised. Like, I love card games, but the way Blitz works with the RTS is just such a great clash, and I really got to give the developers mad props for this, because this is so well done, so well done. Gives a lot of replay value. And I know I keep preaching that in so many of these videos, but honestly, it's going to give a lot of replay value. But anyways, let me know if I missed anything. Is there anything that I did not say about Blitz in general when it comes to the decks? If so, make sure you let me know in the comment section below. That way other people who are watching this video can also get that information. And if you guys are going to be playing Blitz, or if you guys have any questions about Blitz, let me know also in the comments. Maybe I'll play some games with you, and I'd be happy to answer any questions that you guys might have. But anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure you check out the other content on the channel, as well as other Halo Wars 2 videos, and I'll catch you guys in a future video or on stream. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, keep being awesome.